All right, so this is a 2025 Golf GTI 2.0 SE. So there's the S at $32,000, there's the SE at $37,000, and then there's the Autobahn edition at $40,000. And then if we go up to Daddy, it's the Golf R at $47,000. Now recently, I've driven the GR Corolla, I've driven the Golf R, the Nissan Z, the Civic Si. I've driven all of those recently. So I'm gonna be talking about what they've done to update the GTI. I'll talk about this model specifically, the great stuff that they've done with the infotainment system. We'll do an exhaust clip and take it for a drive. This thing is excellent. We'll start with the exterior of the car. These are the 18-inch specific wheels to the SE edition. Nice looking wheel, nothing too exciting there, and it's wrapped in the Goodyear Eagle Sport tire. Now, this is an all-season tire, 560 tread wear rating. If you go up to the Autobahn edition, it comes with a summer tire, so that's just a little bit more aggressive. I love this GTI badging they have on the side here, kind of an old school look. The mirrors are power fold-in. It has keyless entry. It also has the upgraded GTI seats, and this thing are a 10 out of 10. They're just like the Golf R seats. I absolutely love them. Now, this does not have cooled seats. On the SE version, which is what this is, you can get the leathered cooled seats. The problem is it's a $1,300 option, and that moves you right up to about $40,000. So you might as well at that point go for the Autobahn edition, which comes with cooled seats. It also comes with dynamic chassis control and a few other technology upgrades in the Autobahn edition. So this is kind of a weird version because it's so close to the version that has dynamic chassis control and cooled seats. I don't know. You just got to really make sure you're thinking about what you're doing. They've upgraded the front end on the GTIs and the Rs. You can see here you have this painted version that looks similar to the Golf R, and there's also an illuminated VW emblem right there. Classic GTI look here, and then your daytime running lights. The lights look excellent. Now, one thing I don't like here is if we come around to the front brake caliper, you can see that it's red, which is good, but it doesn't say anything on it. I don't know. I feel like the enthusiasts that are buying these cars would really appreciate if it just had the GTI logo on it, but it does at least have red brake calipers, so that's good. The other thing is the exhaust on this. The exhaust finishers in chrome. I love the diameter of the pipes themselves are good. It's a perfect look for the GTI. And let's do a quick listen to the exhaust so you can hear that real quick. So the exhaust sounds great. It sounds exactly like what it needs to be. And then you know what you can do in the aftermarket with this. That's what's exciting about this model is 240 horsepower, 273 pound-feet of torque from a 2-liter turbo. So you could, with a stage 1 tune, probably add 50, 60 horsepower easy. Comes with a limited slip differential, so you have good traction in the front. So the platform that this is, and it's such a quality build. The luxury on the inside, everything's real tight and put together, minus it being out of alignment. I'll show you that in a little bit. Trunk space here, not a ton of space back here. In case you're wondering, oh, nice, okay. So the Golf R, I think, had a huge subwoofer back here or something. I can't remember exactly. But golf clubs do fit in the rear of this. You put them diagonally this way because you have this cutout here. So golf clubs fit in the Golf. You have this parcel cover, which that's nice. It's not a power lift gate or anything, so you just have to do some manual labor, and that's fine. And then onto the back, so I'll show you, I'm 6 feet tall, so I'll sit in the back. And yeah, you have good space. And again, like, look at these seats back here with the honeycomb effect, some mesh, and then leather with red stitching. These seats, they're just so well done. You have pockets here, pockets down here, so that's really nicely done. And then you have your vents back here with your 2 USB-C outlets. Again, suede in the back of the vehicle, carpeted door cards here. Everything is just, you don't see any areas where it seems like they cheaped out, which I really appreciate about this thing. I can't remember what the miles per gallon are. I'll have that on the screen, but I would bet it's mid to high 30s, and that's just excellent. So you get great efficiency out of the vehicle. It has sportiness, it's usable, it's a hatchback, so you can fold the seats down. It has a partially panoramic sunroof here, and it actually opens up. So we'll open up the sunroof right now and get this thing started up. Again, look at the steering wheel in this thing. GTI logo here, perforated leather here, and then leather on the top and bottom. Really nice controls. beautiful display. It goes on and on. Open it up. It's so cool. It's a convertible too. Yeah, so I just absolutely love this thing. And also, I almost forgot this. My friend Ben has a company called Drive Ease, and I've been talking about this in my previous videos, and one of you took him up on it and got a Nissan Z, and he was able to save that person $10,000 off of the MSRP of the vehicle. So if you go to Drive Ease, I'll have the link in the description, and you use code Gjeebs, it gets $100 off of his service, and he can get you deals on both the GTI and the Golf R. Literally any car you're looking for, he can get you an excellent deal on. Also, if you're looking to get out of negative equity in your car, the best way to do that right now is to go to a EV lease. They are giving EVs away and have all kinds of incentives to get you out of your current vehicle and into something. So check out Drive Ease. Ben will hook you up. He's already helped one of you and taken 13 or 14 calls so far, just helping you guys out. He has a 15-minute consultation that's free, and then the service is $1,000, so $900 with my discount. But like, he was able to save someone $10,000 with all of his hookups in the dealer networks. He knows how to handle that, so it's a white glove service. So you don't have to step foot in. You just say, this is the car I want, this is the spec. He goes and gets it and brings you the deal, and you say yes or no. So it's very simple. But yeah, this thing is excellent. Another detail I like is the floor mats have the red stitching on them. Just kind of goes with the theme of the rest of the vehicle. And look at even the pedals. Pedals are really nice sport pedals, just as well as the kick plate. They didn't miss any details. I would say the only thing I don't really like, it's kind of corny, is this dash here. This should just be like brushed aluminum or something. It's just plastic, fake carbon fiber look. Other than that though, there's nothing that I can complain about. So let's take this thing for a ride. Now, one excellent thing that VW has done is this new infotainment system is very well done. I think this is a 12.4-inch display. As you can see here, it has Apple CarPlay. But what's great about it is they have the icons from the native infotainment. So I can go here and I can go to driving mode, and I can put and change my driving mode and all of that stuff. And then I can quickly switch right back to Apple CarPlay and go through there. So this is extremely well done because you have access to your car's controls all on the infotainment here while accessing Apple CarPlay, which everybody loves. So I love that they've done that. The center console here is just really well organized. I actually really like this shifter. It's very convenient. And you see it says drive and then S. S is sport mode. So if I hit it again, it puts the transmission and everything in a more aggressive setting. So you can actually see here on the center display, see how it's hovering around 1,000. When I put it in normal mode, the RPMs drop, sport, RPMs come back up a little bit. So quicker shifting, worse economy, Papa John's. So I thought the exhaust sounded better. Is actually just that Civic Si there. Shout out to the 8th gen Civic Si. The K20Z3 motor is one of the all-time greats. That was my first car, I'll never forget it. So yeah, the only thing that's driving me absolutely insane about this car is it's off. Look at the steering wheel, this is straight. It's currently way out of alignment, and it has 2,000 miles on it. So yeah, just kind of a mess there. But the seats, the infotainment, air conditioning, all that stuff works well. It has a ventilated wireless charger down here, so that is a really nice feature. It has your 2 USB-C ports. You just see why the GTI is so popular. It comes with great technology, good power, good efficiency, nice space in the car. It's so well done. They've just perfected it over the years, kind of like the 911. It just gets a little bit better and better and better year after year. Now, one thing some of you guys are not going to like is they eliminated the manual transmission. So you can only get this and the 7-speed dual clutch. Now, luckily, the DSG is an excellent transmission. It's very good. It's very fun to drive. It pops the shifts off. It makes that fart sound out of the back. So I really like it. And like I said earlier, this car is so tunable. So there are tunes out there that you can adjust the aggression of the transmission in this thing. Another thing I saw on the build sheet of this is it has ChatGPT voice controls. So let's use it. Hey, Volkswagen. I have to say hello. Hello, Volkswagen. What's the current miles per gallon on my GTI?
Your average consumption since starting is 19 miles per gallon.
Now we have to check it for bias. Hello, Volkswagen. Who's the current president?
I'm still puzzled.
Oh no, oh no. All right, well, there could be some bias built in. She doesn't know. Hello, Volkswagen. Put me into sport mode.
Okay, sport driving mode is selected.
Hello, Volkswagen. Put me in comfort mode.
Okay, comfort driving mode.
Ooh, I absolutely love that. So it just took the car from sport to comfort mode without me having to lift a finger. So I think that's actually really cool. It's cool that that is integrated and working with the infotainment. Because if you've seen, Tesla recently introduced Grok to the vehicle, but it doesn't interact with the vehicle right now. So the fact that that's again, the technology in this thing is really well done. The fact that you can use AI to interface with the controls of the vehicle so you can keep your focus on the road and change how the car is working. It's very cool. Let's try one more thing. Hello, Volkswagen. Change the AC to auto.
Climate control functions cannot be controlled by voice operation.
Okay, so you can't do everything. That would actually be very useful. But yeah, there are some features. You can change the drive modes with ChatGPT. It does have lane keep assist, but you can see it wants me to keep, it's called travel control or something like that. Let's see, it's called travel assist, but it's pretty sensitive, and we went around a turn and almost went into the embankment, so we're gonna not trust it, but it does have it. It's probably nice in traffic and things like that, but it's certainly not a system that you can rely on to just drive the car for you. But it is slowing down. We're on an exit ramp right now, and this is something that is so nice to have in traffic, telling me to grab the wheel because it's going to take me into these cones. Okay, so yeah, he's going to babysit it a little bit, but it does have the feature. All right, let's do a little acceleration. So yeah, the shifts, it struggles a little bit putting the power down. Again, having all seasons on this thing, of course, and it's 99 degrees outside, so it's chilly in Arizona. But it's enough. I mean, it's a quick car. And really, like, yes, it's a, you know, it's basically a $40,000 car at this trim level, which is kind of crazy, but also everything in here is very well put together. It's definitely punching above its value in terms of quality on the interior. It's a fun car to drive. I mean, it's one of the best cars you can get. As far as an all-around vehicle, this is one of the best cars that you can get. This, the Tesla Model 3, in terms of daily drivers, a car that can do it all. If you don't want to go with an electric car, then this is it. Like, this is the gas equivalent of the Model 3. Very fun to drive, good technology, sound system as a Harman Kardon sound system at this trim level. It's very impressive, and you can see why it has such a cult following. So yeah, if you're looking to get one of these, at least contact Ben at Driveys or whatever car you're getting, he can help you out with. He's connected all across the United States. But if you want something that's more of a visceral experience, something that's more raw, you're going to want to look at the GR Corolla and check this video out right here where I review the GR Corolla.